Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth and I have 3 kiddos and I homeschool 2 of them. My youngest is about 3 months and in 2 weeks, y'all, in 2 weeks we are starting our 2nd year of homeschooling. I cannot wait. I am so excited. Today I'm going to be giving you a really quick tour through my new homeschool space. I had mentioned in my other videos that we were moving. My husband got a new job, so we moved, and we're kind of in a temporary rental right now. This is kind of our dumping ground for the moment, and then we're going to be looking in about a month or 2 for a house. And so right now it's just very temporary, and so everything in my homeschool room is kind of just thrown into these 2 bookshelves behind me. And I'll show you kind of what I mean when I mean thrown. There's not really any rhyme or reason to what's in there. It's just everything that I possibly thought that we would need for homeschool, and then everything else is like tucked away back in our closets and storage and things like that. So I'm going to quickly run through my new homeschool space. We actually do it in our dining room, and I plan to have everything done at the kitchen table. And so I'm really excited to try that out instead of having a designated homeschool room that we used to have. I encourage you to watch my homeschool video or my homeschool tour of what we used to have. I'll link that in the description below. And then watch this and you can see that we've downsized a lot. So let's get started. This is our homeschool room. Excuse me. And as you can see, it basically takes over my dining room. But that's okay. I don't really intend on having too many guests over for right now. Maybe when we get into our new house, maybe things can be different. And maybe we'll have a space for homeschool that's not quite in the main living area. But, for right now, this is what we have to do. So, over here we have our calendar and our United States map. We have our weather cards, our day of the week cards, and then this is where all of our number cards go for the date. Over here we have our globe and our American flag. I'll get to this box in a second. But I had to buy this is from the dollar store. I had to buy that because we don't really have the room to put out the American flag that I had in my other homeschool room, which makes me sad. So this is what we had to do. And then that's our wipe clean board and our world map. We're going to be doing a lot of geography this first quarter. And so I have this and I tend to use it quite often. This over here is our small oil diffuser. And I think that's going to be really fun. Not that it has anything to do with homeschool. It just makes the room smell really nice. So in here, excuse me, like I said, it's just kind of all thrown in here. Like there's paint down here and letter sorts. Here's all of our calendar stuff. This is a desk organizer with 2 pacifiers and like a syringe and some, I don't know, just random stuff. This is all of our newspaper and extra magazines, Play-Doh. These are some scratch boards, and underneath are like really cool colors that you can, I don't know, draw pictures and stuff. I went to my sister's classroom again at the end of her school year, and she was giving away all of these letter readers. And so I have level A, double A, B, double B, C, double C, D, double D, and I think that's it. But I got a whole bag of those. And then here are some extra supplies that don't go in our other thing I'm going to show you in a little bit. And then some empty school boxes, except for this one that says erasers in it. This one is dry erase cloths, some wipes. You can never have too many baby wipes. And then there is our history kit. I encourage you to watch my video I did on this. I'll link that in the description below as well. So that's what's in that one. And in this one, I have kind of my teacher supplies up here and down here. There's our learning palette. I've done a video on that. I'm obsessed with it. Here's our flag. Again, I didn't want to keep it out in like boxes and storage and stuff, so I brought it out here with our glue sticks. Here are extra phonics cards for the good and the beautiful. Blocks, some more building blocks, and some sand. So again, just kind of random stuff just thrown in here. And yep, that's what's in there. This is a new piece of furniture that we got from my sister. She was getting rid of it. She was, it was kind of like a display case for all of her teapots, and they were going to get rid of it, and I was like, oh no, I'll take it, it's awesome. So this is what I've used it for. So these are more of those readers. Our CD player. This is our school supplies box, and then my daughter's curriculum, everything she's going to need in here. And then for my son as well, all of his books. And so we're going to kind of take this out every day. It's just a big thing. I got this at IKEA for like, I don't know, $5. And it has all of the pencils that we could need. Here's our erasers, glue bottles, sticks, crayons, markers, scissors, and colored pencils. Here's my planner. And then in the back I just have a bunch of loose paper. So this is going to come out with us every day and just be put right in the middle of the table so that my son and daughter can share the supplies together. Up here is where all of my teacher manuals, if you will, kind of reside. So here's our Bible we're going to read from. Some coloring, Bible story coloring pages. And then these are 2 books that are going to go with our human body science unit that we have. And then this all is math stuff for our Right Start Math. And so I kind of keep all of that there. And then over here is where I keep all of his phonics cards from The Good and the Beautiful. Now, they recommend doing like plastic bags with all of these, with learned, mastered, and then not learned. I cannot stand plastic bags, especially when you have a lot of them, because they just kind of take up a lot of space and they just look messy. And I am kind of an OCD clean freak, and so things have to be tidy or else I start going crazy. So that's what we're going to do here with our phonics cards. And then I have up here is a new thing that my husband is really excited about doing with the kids, and that is scripture, Bible scripture memory. And so we got this idea at the Homeschool conference that I went to. I attended a talk by somebody from Charlotte Mason, and this is what they had suggested doing. So it's kind of a system where you do about 4 or 5 scriptures a day, and that's how you memorize them. But the box that they have a box like already made for you, but that was like $50. I mean, all of this was included. The verse cards and all of the tab cards, and the box was all together. I bought this box at Goodwill for, I think, $3. And then on the Simply Charlotte Mason website, they have all of this for free. So I did have to cut it all out myself and print it, but then I laminated it and cut that out because I think it's really going to hold up to the use that we're going to put it through. So in case you're not familiar with how the system works, these are all of the cards that they're going to be memorizing this year. So you start with one and you put it behind the daily tab. And then every day you read it. And you keep reading it until it is memorized and they can say it, I don't know, maybe like 1 or 2 days in a row. Then you move it back one. And this is to the odd. And you put it back there, and then you move the next one into daily. So then every day you say this new verse, and then on the odd days, you say this day. Then when you memorize the new daily one, you take it and you move it back to odd, and you move the one that's odd back to even, and you keep going back, and back until all of these have scriptures behind them. And then you do your daily one. If it's odd or even, you say that one. And then you do the days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then the date of the month. And then you kind of just go through and you memorize these. And it's supposed to be a really effective way in memorization. So I thought I'd give it a try. So that is our, what we're going to be doing for like memorizing Bible verses and things like that. So again, that's all I have too. I mean, I have all kinds of like craft supplies and stuff like that. It's stuck in a box in one of our closets. It is easily accessible in case I need, to run and grab something real quick. But this is kind of everything that I thought that I would, need before we actually start our school year. So again, we're going to be doing everything at the dining room table except for our read-alouds, and that will be over on our couch with our morning basket. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it as far as our rental space. And, you see all of these videos on how to homeschool in a small space, and so this is kind of my take on that. So, yes, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!